up, y'all? It is your girl, Leading Lady Dara here, founder of this wonderful organization, Walking Them Shoes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello to each and every one of you. I want to say this. Thank you so much for my returning visitors. Thank you so much for coming back, showing love, coming back, looking for love. I got the love for y'all. I don't just have the tea, I have the love for you as well. So thank you and welcome back. And for my newbies, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please sit a while, stay a while. Matter of fact, subscribe to the channel and just stick around for some pure inspiration. I'm a faith-based entrepreneur who love to talk about Jesus, who love to talk about God and all that he's done for me, all that he's doing for me, the many blessings that he's bestowed upon my life as well as others, and which I'm sure he's blessed you as well. And if he hasn't, I'm sure you showed up for this channel, showed up to this channel. I know YouTube placed it in front of you, recommended it to you, but I'm sure that you tuned into this channel because you're looking for some sort of inspiration. Well, baby, you're in the right place. So I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to also hit the reminder bell. This video today, I want to talk to those who are interested in optimizing their financial goals. What? What did she just say? I want to talk to those who are interested in optimizing their financial goals. And what does Leading Lady Dara mean by that? What I clearly mean is anytime you optimize something, that means you want to make the best out of it. Like you want to, make it great for you. You have financial goals, don't you? If not, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. I need you to sit down and write out some financial goals for yourself. I don't care if you write out 2 or 3 right now at this moment. I need you to write them out. Okay. So you want to be able to optimize whatever those financial goals are. Not only do you want to meet them, you want to optimize it. What good is it that you're saving money and you can't do nothing with that money? So let's make the best of it. So I'm here because I want to encourage you on this journey of becoming, yes. And on the journey of becoming, we all have finances. We all have bills. We all have great responsibilities that we have to not take care of, but manage. We have financial obligations. We have finances that we need to manage so that we can meet those financial obligations, right? So your girl, Leading Lady Dara, has decided, okay, I'm a faith-based entrepreneur. I pour into women. I encourage, I uplift, I motivate, help women on I help women blaze the trail to success. Okay, got tongue-tied for a moment. But as I'm encouraging women, I'm helping women get up off the floor of defeat. And being on the floor of defeat, it can be anything that have knocked you down. It could be your man. It could be your spouse. It could be your children. It could be your job. It could be your finances. It could be the pain of your past, your emotions, undealt with emotions that you're dealing with. A lot of different things can knock us down. And sometimes it's not just the one thing, it's multiple things and can knock us down, y'all. So I help women blaze the trail to success. And what does success look like? Success is different, looks different for all of us, each and every one of us. I don't care if we're born into the same family. Success is going to look different for all of us. So right now, this video is particularly empowering for those who are looking to take their finances to a new level. Okay? So if you are looking to learn how to optimize your financial goals, then I need you to stick around and tune in for this here. Hello, 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 everyone. It is your girl, Leading Lady Dara here. I'm going to bring you along with me as I fill out one of my expense sheets. The girl has created her own challenge, which is called the Bankroll Beauty Boss Challenge. There's several challenges in the Bankroll Beauty Boss. There are a few things going on here. So I'm just going to show you briefly what the girl, Leading Lady Dara, has going on in her world, and just and extend the invitation for you to do the same. But I do want to encourage all of you to start some sort of challenge. If you're good at saving money, if you're not good at saving money, if you've never saved money before, if you have saved money before, saving challenges are fun, is a fun way to save money. And that's what I clearly mean when I say how to optimize your financial goals. It is to help you be able to set aside monies and in a fun way, and in a way that it doesn't seem so harsh. A lot of people do not like the budget, and I was one of them, y'all. I was one that just did not like to budget. And before doing savings challenges, I wouldn't say I hit rock bottom, but I ran into a wall. And knowing very well that I'm the head of my household, so if I'm the head of my household, who am I going to go to for assistance? Who am I going to go to? Who can I seek besides the Lord? Who else can I seek to help me gain financial control? Who else can I seek for that financial support? Who else can I seek? Yes, God was available. And I'll tell you what he said in a few minutes. But I could go to my bishop, my church, my church family, because yes, I'm a tithe payer. I believe that I'm loved in the church. I've been with this church for years. And I mean, I've developed such a great relationship with people that I work with, people that I go to church with, I fellowship with. But y'all, when it comes to money, a lot of people are struggling and really don't say it. You could dress up the outside and looking so good, and sometimes going home, you're really struggling. So who was going to fend for Dar? Who was going to send, some assistance to Dar? I didn't know. And what I had to do, what I thought was not clever, but what I thought a wise thing to do was the girl, get yourself grounded. So therefore you can seek your own assistance from yourself and help your own self. I am the matriarch of the family. And being a matriarch of the family, a lot of people tend to come to me, whether it's for advice, whether it's for support. And most times, sometimes it's money. So I didn't have to build I didn't want to build myself up just to be able to say I'll be able to be of assistance to others. I wanted to build myself up, one, because I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to make sure that I can now position myself to feel comfortable. So if I lent someone the money, I didn't have to worry about getting it back. Now, to those of you who know me, don't go seeking and saying, oh, Dar says she can, she'll loan you money and she don't look for it to come back. Now, one thing's for sure and two things for certain. The word of God tells us that you should be the lender and not the borrower. I want to be the lender. I've been on both sides of the table, but I would prefer to be the lender. But when I do lend, especially to your family, it says, especially to your children, the word doesn't necessarily say this, but it should be looked at as I'm lending this to you with it. And if you don't pay it back, I won't be hurt. I won't be mad. I won't be disappointed. Yes, I will be. I don't even know why I'm saying that. Let's just move on. Let's just move on, because the girl will be feeling some sort of way, So I hold my children accountable. If you say, Mom, let me borrow, then I expect you to pay it back. But if you say, Mom, can I have? Now, depending on those figures, let's see what the girl's working with, and then we'll move on from there. And I think y'all should take that stance too. I just really think y'all should take that stance. I know it's Friday, it's the weekend, and I wanted to come on and be able to encourage each and every one of you to don't spend your whole paycheck this weekend. There are a lot of people who get paid on a Friday and they're broke Friday night, or they're broke sometimes even before they get up in the morning because their paycheck hit at 12 midnight and they're broke. And I don't know about y'all, that has never been my story, but nor do I want it to be. So I had to start making better choices. And making better choices, I found myself in this position to be able to make smart money habits. So I have a free ebook for y'all. I will link it in the description below. But before going any further, I want to introduce to y'all, if I haven't already, and I know y'all have already seen it, the Bankroll Boss Challenge. This is a challenge for those of you who are interested in being that bankroll beauty boss, because the girl is a boss, okay? The girl is a boss, not because I'm an entrepreneur, but because, as the word of God tells us, God wants us to be above and not beneath. And listen, I want to say the word darn it. Can I say darn it? Darn it, I want to be a boss. I'm a boss. All right, I love to have fun. So this is the Bankroll Boss Challenge. It has many challenges. It come with many challenges, y'all. And again, I'm going to do not a tutorial, but I'm going to do, I'm just going to go through the whole Bankroll Boss Challenge with you, but not at this moment, okay? So I just wanted to share with all of you. And it's so weird because I didn't expect to get the many sales that I did get already in reference to this challenge. I've also created the Bankroll Beauty Boss box. It's a self-care box. We are still designing it. And you know what's so crazy is I've had these prayer cards made up, but look at the prayer card, and I don't know if y'all can see this, but look at the prayer card that is in this box. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Proverbs 11 and 25. That just means, yes, I will be refreshed. And a generous person, God is going to bless you even more. You'll be refreshed. You will be refreshed. That's a good word. A good word. But in this box comes a lot of different challenges. Big Boss number one. And this is a fairly easy way of saving money. I didn't make it too challenging for you, but there you go. Big Boss one, which is probably a little bit of $580. There you go. $580 is the total. And then you also have Bankroll Boss, the Big Boss Challenge 2. And this one here is $1,500. And what you do is you take your marker off, whatever, what am I looking for? I'm looking for one of my favorites in here. But whatever challenge you decide that you're going to do, you stick to it. You write the date that you start. Y'all, I'm making a mess. Here it is. She was all the way in here. But I don't want to mark on this because this is my sample one. But you just write the date that you start here down at the bottom. And then you'll write your date whenever you end. But you get started. You could do this daily, or you could do it weekly, or you could do it bi-weekly. And you decide you want to put in $100 this week. You can decide you want to put 1, 2, 3. That's three $100 bills. Okay. All right. So that's how you work this. Simple as that. And then we also have a few others in here. This one here is to activate your super saving power. And you just do it, whichever one you choose to. Okay, so I want to bring you along with me. Also included in the Bankroll Beauty Boss. So you can either purchase your Bankroll Boss Challenge savings binder, or you can purchase the Bankroll Beauty Boss Building 101 book. And this actually shares with you how to save, how to get out of debt, has a budget planner, monthly planner, income tracker, and it also has an expense tracker sheet here. And just some encouraging words. That is the Bankroll Beauty Boss Building Business 101. I'm sorry, not business. Bankroll Beauty Boss Building 101. And these items are available to you at bankrollbeautyboss.store. Bankrollbeautyboss.store. So we're just going to get started. Unfortunately, this binder is not available just yet, but we are working on some things, and hopefully soon it will be available to you. Okay. So I want to get to my tracker. Am I in the right place? All right. Class is in session, good people. All right, so I'm going to show y'all how I do my expense tracker. A lot of things are paid because we're at the end of the month, but I thought it would be a blessing to someone on today to be able to show them that in order for you to be able to optimize your financial goals, you can't be afraid to look at your expenses. One, you can't be afraid to look at what you have. I've done a video that showed you how to monthly budget, I believe, and I think it was monthly or bi-weekly, I'm not sure, but I did a video in encouraging others to be able to, sit down and look at what they have in their bank accounts. Look and sit and look at what you have coming in, so you'll know, what you're working with. That's most important. But for right now, we're going to work on this expense tracker for the month of March. Normally I use a pen as you can see, I normally use a pen, and right now I'm just going to use a marker, so therefore it is a little bit clearer for you. So let's just start with, March 1st, because March 1st rent is due, right? And when it says category, so you have 4 columns: your date that is due, the description and meaning what is it that you're paying, and your category. The category can be, I use my category for the purpose of letting me know if it's essential or non-essential. Your rent, that's anything, that's your 4 walls, that's included, right? So I would say essential. ESS is what I use for abbreviation. You can write it out if you like. And let's just say that I'm going to do my half, 900. I have to skip space, but because I'm writing with a marker, I'm going to skip space. Okay, in 3132, no, 35, my credit card payment was due. And this doesn't have to go in no sequential order in the sense, well, you know what? Let me take that back. I would go in the date that it's due, or I would initially start, if this is you just getting started, I would start with writing out everything that is important and working my way down to the non-essential things, because you're going to do a process of elimination, because in order for you to really be able to get your financial goals together, to be able to save money, there's some things you may have to cut out. So let me hurry up and write and get this out, okay? So bear with me. I hope y'all having a nice Friday Eve, Saturday morning. I'm sorry, Friday Eve, Saturday morning, whenever this video is uploaded. What are your plans for the weekend? I'm interested in hearing or seeing what y'all doing this weekend. My credit card, that really is a non-essential, but it's due on the 5th, so that's why I put it. And I don't know, I had a second one written, but okay, we're going to do this. 3-5, 3-11, yes, do you. Ooh, utilities. My utilities is really included in the rent, but there is some trash, water, and I'm missing something, which is an essential. So that is $70. 311. Let's go to 314, which is my car note, high behind car note. I want to say that's essential because I don't really like catching the bus, but I do at times have to catch the train, not the bus. And that is $535. I don't know why I'm telling y'all that, because it ain't like y'all gonna help me pay it, but nonetheless, and with that $314, I would have normally put this under car insurance, but I'll put it here. My car insurance, essential, and my car insurance is $126. Normally, I like to round these numbers off, but we're going to work with what we have. Now, y'all, 315 is this parking authority. Tickets on my car. Don't make no sense. That's non-essential for real. But then again, it is an essential part of my pay. I'm on a payment plan with them. I won't tell y'all how I got those tickets, but whatever. 320 is another credit card payment. I actually have 3 credit cards, and one comes automatically out my check, and that's $100, y'all. I didn't even have that listed. I don't even have that listed here, but let's work with what we have, $90. And my student loan, that's normally due around the 25th of the month. I actually have 2. One I have in deferment, but I actually have money in the challenge that I put aside for that, so I can make that payment. Because that, one of the things about paying down your debt, look at the one that has the highest interest rate. If it has a high interest rate, or if there's a penalty for non-payment or late payment, make sure you try to tackle those first. With my student loan is $50, and then I have my toll. I set aside $25 for my toll, Patco train in New Jersey. I set aside, it's $24 because it's 6. It really is not, because I just realized that I have a lot of change left over on that card, but I've been doing 26, not 26, it's $24, but I'll do 25. And then I have my gas, because I really hardly ever go anywhere. I put 25 in there. and gas in Jersey is reasonable right now. So, that's kind of a blessing. And plus, I kind of get chauffeured sometimes with my daughters. That's kind of a blessing. And then I set aside $25 for my lunch. So, that Amazon Prime. Hope y'all able to see this. Is 15. It's 14 something, right? But I put 15. Okay. So now all we're going to do is tally it up, right? All right, good people. I don't know if you can see this, but we do have a whopping that's $2,000. That is $2,000. That is $1,986. $1,986. Whew. And it's actually a little bit more than this because I know that I'm missing a few other things on here. But the idea is to track your expenses, tracking everything. You want to track everything. If I were you, I would start with tracking everything that I am responsible for paying without numbers. If you could do it without numbers, write it all down. I want you to just get you a piece of paper and just start writing down all of what you know you pay for. Just start writing it down and then come back a little bit later and take that same list and put another sheet of paper next to it and write those same descriptions down of what you're responsible for. And then also write the amount that you're responsible for paying and then tally it all up. Now, baby, then once you pick yourself up off the floor, baby, once you pick yourself up off the floor and use your asthma pump, I think you'll start to see things with a little bit of a clearer vision as to what you're responsible for. Now, I know you might pass out. You might cuss. I don't know. But I know when I first did this, baby, okay, I was like, what? How? Like, I was a little bit overwhelmed. It can be overwhelming, but is a necessity. It's something that you need to do. So this helps you to understand where you stand, what goes out. Now, here's the other thing. If your expenses is greater than your income, then you either need to get you a side hustle, you need to get you a part-time job, but most for sure, certainly, you definitely need to look at that list. And I mean, scrutinize that list and see what you can cut out. It is all about saving money. We're not trying to live above our means. In my ebook, The Smart Money Habits, I'm going to link it. Again, I'll link it in the description. All you have to do is go click that link and then download it and read it at your leisure. But I recommend that you really read it because it will encourage you to look at your income. It'll encourage you to continue, well, not continue, but it would encourage you to make smart choices, better choices. It'll help you to be able to start making better money habits, creating better money habits for yourself, because that's what we want. 1,986. I mean, I know that, we living in times where you can't buy a loaf of bread for $1. I know that. But certainly, y'all, I didn't even put my groceries here on this list. Okay. I'm just sitting here giving you an idea of how to do your expenses and showing you, how you tally this all up. This can be painful, baby. It can be painful. If my income is greater than this number right here, now listen, because I work a full-time job, I get paid bi-weekly. So that means I get 2 checks. Sometimes I may get 3 checks. Like this is the month of March. I'm going to get 3 checks in here. There should be a free check, right? But I guarantee you, I'm going to not only get that check and put those dollars on assignment. I'm going to get that check and I'm going to work those dollars like they were hoes. I mean, excuse me. I'm sorry. Not like that. I swear to God. I'm so sorry that came out that way, but I'm telling you, I am going to work them dollars. I'm going to put them dollars to work, y'all. I'm going to put them dollars. I'm going to act as if And Lord forgive me, this is all in humor, but I'm gonna act as if I'm a pimp and I'm gonna put those dollars on assignment. I'm gonna put those dollars to work. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm bringing some humor to this because looking at your expenses can be a daunting task. Saying the word budget, people don't like to say the word budget because they feel like that's a constraint. And I get it. One, if you're not making a hoopla full of money, you're not making a whole lot of money, you're looking at, wow, look at, you don't want to look at your money. You don't want to look at your bank account. You don't want to look at what's coming in. You probably don't want to get a second job, but sometimes I'm going to tell you that second job will bring in a little bit of extra income, even though as I'm an entrepreneur and I really truly encourage entrepreneurship. So I'm not telling you to go out and get another job. I'm telling you to look around your house, see how you can make these hands busy, see how, ask God to help you. Here's the kicker. We ask God for money, but God is not going to drop money out the sky. God is going to give you an idea. He's going to spark that creativity in your mind and in your heart. And you look around your house, you look at how you can make these hands busy, baking, cooking, sewing, creating items like this, pressing t-shirts, cutting hair. There's a lot of different things that you could do to help you create an additional income because it's needed sometimes, and especially when you're trying to play catch up. So if you're trying to play catch up, that is one of the most encouraging things that I can tell you to do is to look around and see how you can make yourself busy. And here's the other thing. We want to make trying to reach our financial goals enjoyable. We don't want to get our paycheck and all our monies are paying the gas and electric and the water and rent and the mortgage and all of that and don't have nothing left over. But I can tell you this, if you got $25 left over, don't be ashamed. Don't feel bad. You got $25 left over. Even if you're only able to put $1 in this book, baby, you're saving. If you're able to pay yourself first, put a couple dollars away, say, hey, listen, I'm gonna pay myself first, but you know what? I'm not gonna go buy nothing. I'm gonna pay myself and put that money right into this savings binder. That's what I encourage you to do. I recommend also, and I'm not just saying this because I created this book, but I'm telling you, get the Bankroll Beauty Boss Building Book 101, because it's gonna help you take a good look at how you feel about money. It is going to help you take a good look at the negative thoughts that you have around money, and it will encourage you. It will challenge you to turn that negative thought into a positive thought. It is a bit of encouragement in here. And a lot of times, y'all, we got to sit down. We got to sit down and sit still long enough to be able to look at our finance, look at where we are, look at where we want to go, look at what we've been through, where we've been, and make better choices, make better decisions. I'm your girl leading Lady Dara here, y'all. I just want to encourage somebody. I want to be of an encouragement to each and every one of you who have landed on this channel. So it's time to get your finances in order. Again, don't forget to download the Smart Money Habits ebook. And also, one surefire way to optimize your financial goals is to do exactly what I just did. Have a sit down at your dining room table. I don't care if you sit on the edge of your bed. Sit down, look at what you have coming in. Look at your expenses. Just write down your expenses for right now. One day you write down your income. Another day you write down your expenses, but you're going to bring them two together. You're going to bring them two together just like this. Have them side by side. And you're going to be the one that have to make that decision. Do I need to get another job? Do I need to get a side hustle? You might need to do both. You might need to do Uber, do Lyft, Uber Eats. I've seen females do that. I'm not one to drive other people around, but I definitely will do something creative, and I have my own side hustles, to bring in additional income. So I want to encourage you on today to not be discouraged, but be encouraged, because you landed on this channel for a reason, and you've watched it. If you got this far, you watched it. You feeling a bit inspired. So take action. Take action. And before you go, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? I'd love for you to be a part of the Walk in Them Shoes community. I also love for you to be a Bankroll Beauty Boss. And for those of you men who are up for the challenge, but you can't be a Bankroll Beauty Boss, well, I mean, you can. You're beautiful. I mean, I don't know. But if you're up for the challenge, listen, ignore the words on the front of the Bible, on the front of the challenge, savings challenge, and just get the saving. So I want to encourage each and every one of you Thank you so much for watching this video. I would love it if you would subscribe. I would love it if you would return, because I know YouTube now. Listen, y'all, the girl has stepped into that 500 realm of subscribers, and I want to give y'all what y'all been asking for, and that's pure encouragement. Y'all see I talk a little fast sometimes. I gotta slow it down. I talk a little fast, but I just want to bring y'all pure encouragement, faith-based information, not just from the girl, but from the word, the good old book, that Bible, the good old book, that Bible. So again, you can get all the Bankroll Beauty Boss information, binders. We're trying to upload stuff as often as we can, but you can get a hold of this book, purchase your copy of this book at bankrollbeautyboss.store, STORE. I love each and every one of you. And as you're on this journey of becoming, stay encouraged. We are only here. I'm bringing you this information not to beat you over the head and remind you of what you didn't do or what you did wrong, just to encourage you to keep going, because you got this. Your girl, Leading Lady Dar. Have a good one.